Today we also celebrate a new beginning for one of the members of the Reentry Council who, with Dr. Daryl Davis, runs the Senior Ex-Offenders Program here in San Francisco. And Frank T. Williams, who has been doing reentry work for many, many years, has just published a book. And so we've asked him to perform one of the poems from his book, and I think this is the first reading that he's done. So let's give it up for Frank Williams.
Thank you. My name is Frank Thomas Williams, and I work inside the county jails, even though we have a nonprofit outside called the Senior Ex-Offender Program. This was inspired from seeing so many of our youths and our seniors incarcerated. It's called My Body's Too Heavy to Hang from a Tree. My body's too heavy to hang from a tree. My mind is too deep to be brainwashed against humanity. My shoulders are too strong to give up on life behind issues. My arms are too strong, my legs are too strong, my desires are too strong to give up on you and me. For I'm one of the seeds created to be. For I'm one of the ones sent forth to awaken dead eyes, to motivate forsaken souls, and to share knowledge with those who are lost. Open the minds and encouraging the vulnerable, the abandoned, and the despondent so that they will rise. Rise above their issues. Rise above the surface of social ills. Rise above the agenda of a worn-out paradigm of conditioned beliefs, of conditioned ideologies that causes one to be left without confusion and disbelief, you see, because my body's too heavy to hang from a tree. My body's too heavy to hang from a tree, and the design of my mind is proportional, a protagonist at best in this conquest that was never optional. So I stand tall and I protest, using education and elocution to refute the genocide and execution from the typologies of schemes such as medication, frustration, and alienation. Subliminal message sent forth to eliminate those who haven't assimilated, so I speak out. So I speak out, you see, because our bodies are too heavy to hang from trees. My body's too heavy to hang from a tree, and you cannot assassinate the truth, and the truth cannot be killed. My mind became heavy as I learned to unlock the doors to ignorance. My mind became enlightened as I learned that life could be lived harmoniously. My mind became uplifted as I found that there's no need for poverty and that there's no place for envy, and that greed is one of the tools used to enslave and consume the souls of restless beings that have so much energy that they lose focus of life's most precious reality, which is you and me. See, life is more than a game of chances. Life is more than do or die circumstance, because the ones that stand make it, cuz life is bigger than any one person issues that have been used to captivate you and mesmerize you and defeat you. And if you can be tricked into giving up, shut down, isolating, and medicating, then you too can be inspired to elevate yourself from the masses of fools who are out there cloning themselves. Then you too can emulate those who withstood the fiery flame of biasness, discrimination, contradiction, and the torture chambers. You can reach your lofty place in the next life, but in this life, you should fight for the cause and freedom for us all, for every light should shine. And the reality of life is to live in the glow, and reap the benefits provided by you by your maker, for your maker did not make a mistake. For all there is for you. See, my body is too heavy to hang from a tree, and I bow down only to the one who has a power greater than me. And from life interpretations, I've gained knowledge, strength, and determination to succeed, you see, because my body is too heavy to hang from a tree. Thank you.
Hey, Frank's book is called Knowledge and Poetic Views. Isn't that something?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And I understand Sharon Williams from the Senior Ex-Offender Program will have these books available. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to now move the tables up for our next panel. While we're doing that, I did want to acknowledge all of the hardworking volunteers who made this happen. This is a complete volunteer effort, and I'm going to ask all the members of the council and people who worked in this event to stand up and take a bow. Thank you. Okay, it'll just be about 60 seconds so we can move the tables up. Thank you.
Foundation, can I help you?
The Delancey Street Foundation is a residential education program established in 1971 to provide job training, peer counseling, shelter, food, and other services to individuals who were formerly incarcerated and who were former substance abusers. In 1991, with guidance from local builders and craftsmen, the residents themselves completed the building of this 325,000 square foot, 177-unit complex with heated pool, screening room, and auditorium. Charles Williams is an intake coordinator at Delancey Street.
All the residents that started like I did came in and sat on the bench and asked for help and went through the interview process and decided to make a minimum of a 2-year commitment, and they're here working as residents, but primarily helping the next person that comes in. It's all based on an each one, teach one format.
Residents are required to stay with the program for 2 years, although the average stay is closer to 4, and they gain educational, life, and marketable skills. Over 14,000 have successfully graduated from the program and are living independent lives. The foundation has expanded over the years, and about 1,000 residents live in 5 facilities across the nation.
Then the entire organization is run and operated by the residents, so you're learning from people who've experienced some of the same things as you have.
Gerald Miller has been with Delancey Street for 10 years. He says he never worked a day in his life before coming here.
I'm definitely not the person I was when I came here. And it just started out real basic and real simple, just learning how to get up, go to work on time, how to get along with people through the course of the day, learning some marketable job skills. We have the largest independent moving company in Northern California. We have a 3-star restaurant, the Delancey Street restaurant. We have Crossroads Cafe, and all of these business training schools are run and operated by Delancey Street residents. I think Delancey Street works so well because it takes the people who are part of the problem and gives us a chance to be part of the solution.
Delancey Street is self-governed by a board and resident council and is primarily supported through the earnings of its many business ventures.
I used to wake up every morning and just look out and say, God, I can't believe I was in San Quentin last week and here I am in Delancey Street and I'm looking around and I'm living in luxury. You know, it's just something that you just never completely get used to, and it just makes you feel grateful in knowing that your life can change if you put a little work to it.